Hi, I'm Dewey Hollister, the Executive Director of the St. George Village Botanical Garden, the botanical garden of the Virgin Islands. I'd like to show you today an interesting way that trees in the tropics can actually produce flowers. This sort of flowering is called caulifloris. Caulifloris, think of cauliflower, means to bloom only on the main trunk of the tree and not up in the branches or the twigs. The tree behind me is one of my favorite trees in the entire garden. This is a Canon Ball Tree. And I'd love for you to take a look at the beautiful flower that the Canon Ball Tree produces. In addition to being beautiful and orchid-like, this flower also is very fragrant. And as you look at the trunk of the tree, you can see that there are flowers and fruits up and down the tree. Of course, the interesting fruit is what gives it the name Canon Ball Tree. It looks like a rusty cannonball. This particular tree is in the Brazil nut family, native to Amazonia and northern South America. The tree produces these flowers on modified branches. These branches in the evolutionary past would have been leafy branches. They've been specially adapted to be leafless and only have the flowers. Here you can see new buds coming on, and when the flowers open, it's about this size. And what's really fascinating is this tree is bat pollinated. Pollination by bats is a very important way of getting pollinated in the tropics. I think we all think of butterflies and hummingbirds and bees, but bats in the tropics are equally important. Here in the Virgin Islands, our pollinator is the Jamaican fruit bat, and it'll come at night, of course, and pollinate this flower. We do get seedlings from this tree occasionally if we have a wet year. In the wild, this tree is sometimes saved from forest clearing and put inside pig pens so that the pigs can eat the fruit. The fruit is not something that people can eat. But there are other plants that have this kind of unique kind of flowering. And I'll name a particularly sweet one. Think of chocolate. The chocolate tree, or cacao, blooms in this same way on the trunk of the tree. Its pollinator is a tiny, tiny little fly, so very different than the bat pollinated tree we have here. So next time you are eating chocolate, think about the unique ways that plants can bloom in the tropics. I'm really glad you can join me today, and I look forward to seeing you in the garden next time.